Welcome everybody to Cobourg Honda. Today we're going to take you on a tour of this 2024 Honda CR-V EXL Hybrid all-wheel drive. This is a fantastic find. Only 13,000 kilometers on this, one owner, no accident, pre-owned like new CR-V Hybrid. This is just a fantastic vehicle here. Listen, if you want Honda Civic fuel economy but need a family SUV, this is the one for you. Now, we're gonna take you on a tour of the exterior and interior condition, as well as some of the great features on the CR-V, so you know exactly what you're getting here at Cobourg Honda in case you're shopping from home. Now, let's talk about the powertrain on the CR-V Hybrid. So underneath that hood, we've got a 2-liter, 4-cylinder engine. We also have 2 electric motors, giving you a combined horsepower of 204. And I know horsepower, CR-V Hybrid, I mean, you don't really care about horsepower, but it is super fun to drive. It does have more horsepower than a regular CR-V. All that being said, fuel economy, 6.4 liters per 100 kilometers. Civic fuel economy, right? Just incredible. Now, other features, let's talk about this. Look at these 18-inch black alloy wheels, look incredible, matches this incredible black exterior paint. This is such a sharp looking hybrid. Now, as we're doing the tour, I will point out dings, dents, scratches if we happen to find any. We have LED turn signals in the mirrors, nice chrome molding around the windows. That's about the only thing on here that you're going to find that isn't black, okay? As we come around to the back, take a look at these great looking taillights. I always love the CR-V taillights. I think they should have a really nice design on them. Taking a step back, you get a full look at the trunk, and then you can see here the CR-V Hybrid badge. All right, I always like to look down here just to make sure nothing's been dragged out. Doesn't look like a grizzly bear's tried to claw its ways in. And then we've got the exhaust with this rear diffuser that looks really nice, all just integrated into the lower bumper here. Now we have a power tailgate, of course. I say of course, maybe it's not of course, but we do have a power tailgate. And then here's another great thing. Look at all the cargo space in here. We've got a full set of clubs with a driver, and then a full-size luggage back here with plenty of room to spare. And then of course we have folding rear seats too, in case you go to IKEA, get yourself a bookshelf. You can definitely fold those down and get everything in there too. And one of the things I like on the CR-V as well is this low entry here. So this height isn't very high. You don't have to bring things way up to your chin to try to put them in the back. Makes loading things nice and easy. Close up that tailgate. And then looking down the passenger side, again, I mean, a 9.5 out of 10 for condition. Can never give it perfect. It is used. There might be something, but it's just impeccable condition. Just taking a look here. Is this? There we go. We found the one. All right, one little stone chip that just happened to catch the back door here. That's it. That's how particular we have to get on this vehicle to show you something that it hasn't just been taken right out of the showroom. It's in such great shape. Front end on the CR-V Hybrid, oh, beautiful. Have a look. I'll take a step back here. Nice big Honda logo. We got the piano black grille, and then we have these great LED daytime running lights, as well as LED headlights at night. Barely even a stone chip on the front bumper. And you might have noticed it does have front and rear sonar, which I'll show you what that looks like when we get into the vehicle. Makes parking nice and simple. Now let's go have a look at the back seats, and then we'll hop into the front. So I've got this driver's seat nearly all the way back to show you, even if you're a very tall driver, there's still lots of leg room. We've got great leather seats in the EXL. You can see this orange contrast stitching. Nice big center armrest that folds down. All right. And then this is a non-smoker vehicle. There's no rips, tears, stains, or burns. 2 USB ports back here, rear ventilation, everything you could want for back passengers, including 3-stage heated seats for the exterior outboard seats. Middle person, unfortunately, no heated seat, but whoever sits in the middle. Outside passengers, heated seats. All right, having a look here. Now, EXL features that nice sunroof up top. And again, that same contrast stitching down the driver and passenger seat. And then the EXL also gives you the power driver seat with power lumbar support, and that's all connected to a 2 driver memory setting, and that's also connected to the key. So each key fob, which I'll show you right now, has a number on the back, and that it corresponds with the driver memory system as well. Speaking of key fobs, we do have the remote start on the EXL and the power tailgate button too, so you can get this all remote started and then get that dual zone climate control working really nice. Now we're sitting in the front. I always love to talk about safety features here. This is a family vehicle, and the family is going to be very well protected. We have forward emergency braking with forward collision warning. We have blind spot warning in the side view mirrors. We have lane keeping assist and lane follow assist. So essentially it tracks the lines in the road, keeps the CRV nice and centered down the road in case maybe you're getting a little tired, a little distracted with the radio, kids, or whatever the case may be. That with the forward emergency braking, obviously great advanced safety features on this vehicle. And then in the rear view, rear view camera, which I'll show you in a few moments, a couple multi-view angles there, which is fantastic with rear cross traffic alert. I'll explain that just in a second. But let's talk about some luxury stuff here. We have a leather heated steering wheel. Again, that nice orange contrast stitching on the wheel. Here's our heated steering wheel button. And then we have our adaptive cruise control here. I guess it could be said that adaptive cruise is a safety feature. We'll call it that, sure. And then the center gauges on this are really quite nice. So you see right now on the left-hand side, we have our Android Auto logo there. If you push the home button, you can go through and show pretty much whatever you'd like to see in the left-hand side here. It's all up to you, whatever you'd like. For example, power flow. So right now it's showing you that your battery level there, and then would show you if the engine is charging the battery or if the electric motors are assisting the engine. It kind of goes through all that. And then you'll see down here, see the lower left side, it says EV. That is lit up when it's running just on electric power, which it is right now. The engine's not running, and that's why you see the green EV button. I should also mention battery pack size, 1.1 kilowatt hour battery pack. That is a small battery. That's what you want on a hybrid that can easily charge back up with regenerative braking. So yeah, I mean, regenerative braking, if you're not familiar with that, it's a very, very simple concept. Those electric motors, one of those motors, when you lift off the accelerator pedal, it puts that motor in reverse, takes the wheels spinning to then power the motor. The motor then powers and generates power back into the battery pack. I may have butchered that a little bit, but you know what I mean. Basically flips the motor in reverse, powers the battery pack when you're lifting and coasting and not using acceleration. That's probably the better way of explaining that. Now, I'd just like to give you a quick pan down the center just to show you kind of what that looks like from a driver's point of view before we get into some of the details. All right, now we have this incredible touchscreen system. This is the upgraded one for the EXL, much larger screen. You can see Sirius satellite radio. We have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as well. The same similar power flow gauges here, so it kind of shows you what's happening with the engine and the hybrid system. I mean, I'll be honest with you though, you don't really have to monitor this. It will do its own thing. It's going to get you great fuel economy. I wouldn't even really worry about that screen, but if you're curious, you can always look. Now, we do have Honda Link on this. Honda Link is basically a mobile app that connects the CRV to your phone and allows you to do a bunch of great stuff from it. You can check how much fuel is left, where the car is located, unlock the doors, start the car, all sorts of great things. It is dependent on the vehicle. It is by subscription, but certainly do check out the Honda Link app. It is a very, very cool feature. If you're even remotely techie with your phone, you're going to love that. Now, let's talk about the rear view camera. So right now, here's our split view. We have the rear view camera, and then we have the sonar, because I know somebody was probably going, how can you see the sonar? Here's the sonar. So the front and rear sonar buttons will display up here, so that way you can see when you're backing up or pulling into something like the garage or close to a car. You'll get those sonar beeps, which we were familiar with from way back in the day when there was only sonar, no rear view camera. Or we can get rid of that sonar screen, just like that. And now we have a widescreen rear view camera. Most cars do not have this, but you can also go back to a traditional screen. This is what you would find with most vehicles, just a regular view. And then my favorite view is this top-down view. So that way, if you're parking in a garage, reverse parking into a spot that's really tight, you can get nice and close on the back bumper, but of course, keep it away from anything. So that way you don't go backing into things, keeping that bumper looking great. And then also in this view, it should be noted the rear cross traffic alert. So as you're backing up, if there's cars coming from outside of this view, maybe you're kind of super focused on this, it will alert you to say, hey, it kind of comes up like a yellow screen. It's like, hey, take a look around. There's something coming outside this view. Great safety feature to have. That one, I'll be honest with you, when I back out of parking spots at the grocery store, always activates, because people fly up those lanes, don't they? Now here, check this out. Honeycomb grille on the CR-V, finally taken from the Honda Civic. Just love that design feature. We've got the dual stage heated driver and passenger front seats and dual zone climate control, so independent temperatures for both sides. Couple USB ports, a very convenient cell phone charging pad there. Just drop your phone, it's going to start to charge up. And then our automatic shifter here. We have our electronic parking brake with brake hold. And then last but not least, we have our drive mode button. So I'm going to show you what that looks like here in the center screen. So you'll see normal, econ, snow for the CR-V, because how do I explain it? The CR-V has snow mode, is probably what I was trying to say. And then sport mode. So if you want to unlock all 204 horsepower, try the sport mode. This thing really boogies around. It's tons of fun. But if you want to get that incredible fuel economy, keep it on econ, and you're going to get some incredible fuel savings out of the CR-V hybrid. Now, last but not least, this is the Carfax, one owner, no accidents. It's even got a couple service records on file here, but this is what you want to see. Ask for this no matter where you're purchasing a vehicle. Make sure it's up to date. That will let you know the history of the vehicle. But nobody's showing you the condition of the cars quite like Cobourg Honda, are they? After watching this video, if you're drooling to get behind the wheel of this, come and visit us here at Cobourg Honda. It is an absolutely incredible community, such a nice town. If you're shopping from out of town, take the day. Come down here, experience Cobourg. Great restaurants, nice little boutique shops. And when it's nice out, they've got an incredible beach, one of the best in Ontario. So take a day, come down here, get behind the wheel of the CR-V, take it out for a drive, and then call it your own, and then explore. Have a great time. But this CR-V hybrid is right here at Cobourg Honda. Thank you so much for watching, and congratulations to whoever picks up this incredible vehicle from us here at Cobourg Honda.